Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to GNF, Space Technology Education and Training and Exchange Platform open to the world. This GNF is organized by Chinese Academy of Space Technology, CAST, and the Shenzhou Institute. CAST is subordinated to Chinese Aerospace Science and Technology Corporation, and next year is her 50 years anniversary. As we know, more than 80% of Chinese satellites, Shenzhou spacecraft, Tiangong Space Lab, Chinese Space Station, and Chang'e spacecraft for lunar mission are designed and manufactured by CAST. Besides these achievements, CAST has established the first enterprise university, Shenzhou Institute, for education and training in the field of space technology. Today, Professor Ming Li, the speaker of this GNF, will give us an introduction in detail. Professor Li got his master's degree and doctorate degree from Shenzhou Institute. Now he is Vice President of CAST, PhD Advisor of Shenzhou Institute, IAA member, co-chair of IAF Space Power Committee, member of IAF Honor and Award Committee. Before Professor Li gives us a presentation, let's first take a look at a short video of Shenzhou Institute. Now let's give the stage to Professor Li to give us a presentation. Welcome.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's really a great honor for me to make a short presentation about Shenzhou Institute, which is a professional education institution in China Academy of Space Technology. This institute is a unique education and training center of CAST. It's also a communication windows for the outside world, having established close collaborations with international organizations and also many universities. And it's mainly responsible for the postgraduate education. We provide the degree of master, doctor degree, and also postdoctoral studies. Cost our own staff trainings and the domestic and the foreign clients user trainings, and also the product supply trainings, especially for the quality management. These are the major organizational structure of the Shenzhou Institute. Our president of CAST is also been the principal of this institute, and myself as a deputy chair of Shenzhou Institute. And in this institute, including the Education and Training and Administration Division, Staff and Clinic Training Division, the Postgraduate Education Division, and also the Teaching Research Divisions. We also have some branch in other cities in China, including in the city of Xi'an, the very famous city for the tour, and also Lanzhou branch, which is famous for the vacuum technologies, and the Yantai in the eastern part of China, and other branch. For faculties, in total we have about 400 faculties have to take the education in our institute. Among these faculties, we have 13 IAA members in CAST, 4 members of China Academy of Science, 3 members of China Academy of Engineering, and also more than 100 PhD qualified advisors, and also nearly 400 master supervisors. We have a solid theoretical knowledge and rich experience in the satellite engineering, including design, manufacturing, and also application. Those are the figures of some of my colleagues in Shenzhou Institute. Among them is including the chief engineer of our navigation system, and also the chief engineer of our Shenzhou managed spaceship engineering, and also others. For the facilities, we have a total, in total about 5,000 square meters areas for the with a high level facilities for education. It's used for the domestic and foreign users training of different type, including the multimedia classroom and the common classroom, and also the concurrent design classrooms, and also the coffee bar. These are the facilities for the concurrent design, including the network, the computers, and also the database. This is the virtual design, which is focused on the team-oriented collaborative engineering with the integration of tools, software tools, project data, mission, and system models, and also with the so-called 3D printing machines, with the model-driven online and in-time trade-off studies, with the cooperation and inner team discussion abilities. Those are the models designed by our students. This is the project task floor, beginning with the beginning of simulated contract and mission analyze, and also the system engineering segment, and the PTR review, and also the system and also subsystem level design, and using the concurrent design facilities. And finally, we will achieve the PDR. For the resources, as a textbook, we have already compiled a series of textbooks for the master, PhD education, staff training, and also the international user training. Over 33 subjects, around about 5 million words of our textbook. And its content was coming from the cost, our own experience of systematic engineering. For the domestic postgraduate education, we are specialized in 3 subjects, in 3 programs, 3 advanced programs, and 12 PhD subjects, and also the 32 master level subjects. Since the establishment of Shenzhen Institute, we have educated more than 1,000 Chinese students. We have get award of more than 100 national or industry awards, and most of our students has become the major part of our cast, including 3 of our cast students get their degree from Shenzhen Institute, including myself. I graduated from Shenzhen Institute to get my master degree in 1987, it's 30 years ago. For the research program, we focus on the control science and engineering, and electronic science and technology, and also the aeronautical and astronautical science and technologies. Those are the 3 major fields of studies for our program. For the PhD subject, including control, electronic science, control theories, spacecraft design, physical electronics, navigation, guidance and control, detection technologies, system engineering, the party recognition and intelligence systems, circular systems and microelectronics, electromagnetic fields and microwave technologies. There will be more subjects at a master level, including the optical engineering, control science and science, engineering, information, computer, electronic, software, spacecraft, system design, and so on. I don't want to tell too much since the time is limited. For the international postgraduate education, was just ratified by China Education Ministries to can provide the postgraduate education for international students last year. The education system for international students, we begin from a master degree. Maybe after several years, we will provide the PhD studies for foreigner students. The major areas including the aeronautical and astronautical science technology, control science and engineering, and information and communication engineering. The period will last 2 years. For the international students, they will complete their course study in the first year and spend the next year for their thesis. And they will get their master's degree after getting over about 30 credit studies and thesis defense. The language for working will be English. Those are some degree courses for international students, including the required degree courses, specialized degree courses, and also the optional courses. Also, we will provide the on-job, also called the hands-on experience in class. Also, the admission requirement for the international students, including you should submit the application document package, including the curricula vitae, postgraduate application, and also the other documents. Before enrollment, we will have an interview by the supervisor team from Shenzhou Institute, and by either Skype or by Chinese software called WeChat. For the international user trainings, Shenzhou Institute has undertaken international training since 12 years ago, and cultivating space talents for different countries, including Europe, Asia, Africa, and South America. Up to now, over about 800 international engineers have graduated from CSI, from Shenzhou Institute. Training models, we have different models which can be tailored according to the user requirement, including the CETA basic knowledge, which lasts 2 months, communication and remote sensing system, and subsystem design, which lasts 4 months, and communication remote sensing CETA assembly, integration, and test technologies last 2 months. And communication remote sensing CETA ground application technologies last about half years. And design center and AIT center procedure and principle. If you want to build your own design center and AIT center in your countries, you can take this course. And communication remote sensing CETA virtual design training, so-called concurrent system design, last 3 or 5 months. Also, the on-job operation trainings in CAST Institute. You can choose the institute and to stay there to work with our colleagues to learn your hands-on experience, which will last 1 or until 4 months. So it depends your requirements. But other training models, including the satellite project essential knowledge, the application of satellite technology, on-site visiting to the satellite application agencies in China, and also the short-term training for only 3 to 6 weeks, about 20%, which we have provided this kind of trainings for almost more than 10 times. For the academic exchange, we are eager to conduct academic exchange and communication with the universities and colleges in China and abroad. In China, we have a very good collaboration with Tsinghua University, Beihang University, and also Harbin Institute of Technology. For abroad, we have a collaboration with Manchester University, Surrey University, and RAL Laboratory in UK, and like Bowman Technical University, Moscow Aviation Institute in Russia, and also others in France, Portugal, Australia, and Poland. So, in conclusion, Shenzhou Institute has up-to-date resources in the human resources and also in the facility resources. We have experienced teachers rich in theory and engineering practice. We have been customized. We can provide a customized training plan to meet customers' requirements. And also we have a very efficient management systems. We are now ready to expand the communication and cooperation all around the world. This is our contact address. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Dr. Li, for giving us a general and rich information of CAST education and training activities. Since 2016, Shenzhou Institute was authorized to conduct international education in the field of space technology. So I think if you are interested in Shenzhou Institute and you want to ask some question, please write down now and we can ask Professor Li to give you answer. Okay, so if somebody want to write down your questions, or you just stand up and ask your question.
You can either raise your hand to ask directly questions also. Welcome.
There are some questions, yeah?
Is there any question from audience?
So, yeah, okay. So maybe you want to connect. You want to have some question, and you are interested in the Shenzhou Institute. So you can connect us by email. In the next several days, we are still here. So you can still ask us. So thank you all for coming here. We are looking forward to seeing you in Shenzhou Institute for Education and Training. Welcome to join us and welcome to Beijing. Thank you.
I also bring some brochures. If anybody of you from audience are interested in these materials, you can come to me. Maybe bring about 50 of these brochures. I think enough for today's audience. Okay, thank you. Thank you.